Now listen, y'all are not ready for what I'm about to break down. Sean and Towanda went live and exposed themselves hard, so grab your snacks and let me tell you exactly what happened. Sean and Towanda hop on live and start calling Tamar a wicked spirit. They're spiritually dragging her down, saying anyone who acts like that needs to be distant from. But here's where it gets spicy at first.
I don't really want to give it no energy like that, but I'm gonna speak for myself. Me. This is not her speaking. This is me speaking. I've gotten to a place in my life where things start to transform from face to frequency. That's it. And I love people, and I love them with as much as I have to give. So if my cup is empty, I'm not going to be pouring to you. I have to go put more in my cup. And what I mean by changing from face to frequency is that you might know somebody, you might grow up with somebody, you might be family members with somebody, you might be friends, you might, whatever it look like. Cantor Simmons, shout out to Cantor Simmons. He's one of my best men. The faces of who and the realities of relationships fade away. And then you start to be more attracted to the frequency that you are on. And I'm not out here looking for what looks nice. I'm not out here looking for what smells nice or what feels nice. I'm looking for what is frequency nice. So I don't care about none of that, anything. If you're not matching that, I will pour into you my extra. But I'm not putting myself at a deficit or letting you like sap all my good energy, make me sad, make me upset, have me engaging in triggers and all of that, and talking down about people or talking gossiping or calling people like they name or fighting or any of that. I ain't doing it, bruh.
Nope.
I ain't doing it.
Myself.
I don't care who you are. Yep. I don't care if you my mama, my sister, my twin, Jesus, it don't matter.
Yeah.
I ain't spending 2 seconds on that junk. And I love you and I mean it. I wish the best for you. I hope you find all the happiness in your life. But everybody at this house, them 2 kids and that woman upstairs that I'm responsible for, we not plugging into that. I don't care what it is.
Nope. We're not plugging, we're not pouring, we're not entertaining, we're not doing any of that. And what people need to understand is it's not our responsibility to nurture your triggers. That's no one's responsibility but yours. Period.
Yep.
We're not coddling anything other than peace, happiness, and joy. That's it.
That's it.
That's it. And if you can't vibrate up, then you have to vibrate out.
That's it. And here's the thing. This is not coming from a place of hate, meanness. I will speak for myself. I sincerely, from the core of who I am, hope that every spirit, soul on this earth finds their purpose, finds their passion, finds the people that support them, finds the people that encourages them, that cheerleads for them, and that they can do that for everyone else in their circle and be led by their source.
Right.
That's what I want for everybody.
Right.
I just do. And ain't nothing you gonna do gonna change that. But what I have control over, me, and what I will allow in my space, in my home, on my phone, or in my car, like I have a choice to make there.
Yeah.
And that choice is love. That choice is peace. I've tried before. I've tried to pull people. I've tried to be like, hey, let me show you. I'm not doing that. And she ain't doing it either. We love you. We rather look towards the hills for what's coming our help.
Come on now. Come on, honey.
It's Good Friday. I'm here dropping.
Towanda claimed Tamar chose not to be at the wedding. Casual energy, very it's her loss. But then the truth comes out. Tamar wasn't invited, period. She was excluded. So Towanda created a whole fake narrative to make Tamar look bad instead of just being honest. Make it make sense. But why is Tawanda's husband leading this charge? Sean's inserting himself into sister business like he grew up with this family, but he didn't. He married in. He only knows what Towanda tells him, so why is he the main voice acting like he understands years of family history? Respectfully, sir, shut up. This is between sisters. This ain't your fight to lead.
Tamar, no. She's not coming to my wedding. She's not coming to the wedding? No. No, are you sure? I'm so positive. What do we think about her behavior? The other day. I think it was unacceptable. Entirely unacceptable. I was pretty upset at myself for allowing the situation to affect me that way. I get it. Certain things, even as sisters, I wouldn't necessarily spew out.
Calling Tamar wicked and full of the devil, but meanwhile, Towanda allegedly stole credit cards, borrowed $35K minus $55K from Tamar that she never paid back, used Tamar's credit card for 4 years with 6 phone lines, and pulled Tamar into her bankruptcy. But those behaviors, not wicked, not evil, suddenly, they don't count. The family always blames Tamar for everything, but when you actually watch the show, they're all messy. The difference? Tamar gets gaslit harder. And despite Tamar publicly speaking about experiencing family abuse, she still gets called wicked, still positioned as the problem, but Tawanda's alleged stealing, that just gets swept under the rug.
I'm talking to the third person, you talk crazy to me, and I'm like, at what point do I defend myself? You could just get exhausted with the same behavior over and over and over again. I know I was exhausted, and it wasn't warranted, and I'm not excusing it, and I'm not willing to accept that behavior anymore in my life.
And when Towanda calls Tamar exhausting girl, Towanda borrowed life-changing money from her and pulled Tamar down in her bankruptcy. So maybe Tamar's frustration is justified, but nope, still the villain. At the end of the clip, Tamar says the money was a gift. Towanda sarcastically confirms, "Yeah, I used it for the house down payment. You're not getting it back." Very casual about basically stealing. And bankruptcy paperwork confirms Tamar got dragged into Tawanda's financial mess. On the live, they're using spiritual language to call Tamar negative energy and full of spirits. But I don't think Tamar's the only one with problems. These issues run through the whole family. Framing it as Tamar's the problem is just easier than admitting this whole dynamic is toxic. Sean is doing the most. But he didn't grow up with this family. He shouldn't be leading a public character assassination based on one side of the story. Support your wife privately, but don't be the narrator of her sister's takedown.
On your down payment. You sure did. Thank you so much for that. I think just so much. That's the guy. What is you did? Towanda told me her lender needed to see the money in her account, and that she was waiting on a check, and she would be giving me my money back. I was reluctant, but I said, okay. Thank you so much. You said I will pay you back the next day, and then you listed me as a creditor. Oh my God, thank you so much. So now it was...
Towanda says she's not responsible for nurturing Tamar's triggers, and that Tamar should vibrate up or vibrate out. The audacity. Anybody would be triggered helping someone financially while watching them allegedly steal from you. If Tamar needs to vibrate out, then Towanda needs to vibrate out of her own behavior too. The whole family's dysfunctional, not because Tamar's wicked, but because nobody's holding themselves accountable. Towanda can't call Tamar spiritually corrupt and accept her low-energy money for a house. You can't have it both ways. The toxicity runs deep. It's not going to get fixed by going live and dragging Tamar. It only gets fixed if Towanda looks in the mirror and addresses her own behavior, the money, the credit cards, the bankruptcy. Until then, it's just justification for exposed behavior. So drop your thoughts in the comments. What do y'all think about this situation? Let me know. That's the tea. Hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications.